How the fuck is your heart with Axel, bitch? Alright, so hey Scouts, welcome back to my channel. So today, by the title, we are playing episode, again, you guys' favorite. Last episode we started the new series, My Sister's Crush 2. That last episode though was so confusing. I'm so confused. Y'all were confused. I don't know. When I was filming that, I was just so confused. I don't know what the hell was going on. I just kept saying, I'm confused. I'm confused. Because I was. I still am. I don't really know what's going on. It's kind of the complete opposite of the original. But we're still going to continue to play it. And hopefully it gets good. I know it's kind of like, doesn't make sense right now. But hopefully the story gets better. So let's just continue on and see what happens this episode. Okay. Alright, so we're doing chapter 2. Whoa, calm down. I'm sorry, but did you seriously not catch what just happened? It's like Harley was purposely trying to piss me off. I'm pretty sure that wasn't about you and him. It was about him and Lola. So think about what you're doing before you act like a caveman and punch him in the face. There, I thought about it. Boy, do I feel better. Thanks for the neato advice. That's just what I needed. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Where do you think you're going? I told you, I feel like dancing. Right on top of Harley's punk ass head. That's not good.
Axel Hunter, get back here right now.
What? I understand it's hard seeing the person you have feelings for with someone else. Well, technically Harley was with her first, but that's besides, well, that's not even besides the point. That is the point. That's the point, is that Harley was with her first. And then, I don't know where Axel came from, but he's here. But you're not being fair. Trixie, he knew him being all over Lola like that would piss me off. Okay, so when you're all over her, it doesn't piss him off? Buddy, make it make sense. He was totally baiting me. Okay, so maybe he was baiting you just a little. But you need to calm down because you're about to break your promise. I don't recall promising he could dry hump her. What? No, but you promised you would behave and let him have fun for once. You've been insisting he could let loose and have fun all night. You promised you'd be chill. I didn't expect him to be that loose. What the hell's gotten into him? Why is he suddenly being Axel 2.0? Definitely wasn't Trixie telling him that he needs to try harder. That was quite the personality change to happen so quickly. Yeah, about that. Trixie, what did you two talk about before Lola and I walked over here? Tell me you had nothing to do with this. I didn't mean to start a freaking war. Besides, I didn't say much. Trixie! Okay, fine. The short version is, I told him if he likes Lola so much to grow a pair and do something about it. I was nicer about it than that, but that was the basic point of the conversation. How could you? The audacity. I thought you were Team Axel. No. Excuse you, but I'm Team Lola. Period, boo. And that's, oh my god, and that's what best friends are for. Harley did nothing he hasn't watched you do 1,000 times. Mind telling me why it's okay for you to act flirty but not your brother? He's always on the sidelines watching you hit on the girl he has feelings for. He tries to be understanding about it because he cares about you both. You get a taste of your own medicine once and you're ready to throw down. Harley said you wouldn't be able to be in his shoes for 5 minutes. Now look at you, proving him right. God damn it. What? You're right, and I hate it. So maybe I'm not being fair, but Harley said it wasn't fun being him, and he wasn't lying. I'm seriously regretting promising I wouldn't drink because I could use one. You more than anyone knows how hard it is for Harley to get over his shyness. I'm willing to bet this is the most carefree he's been in a long time. But he's your brother, so you tell me. He's never like this, even when we would go to parties. Part of that is because he was too busy trying to look out for me. He's always looked out for me. Well, there you go. Now, are you over yourself enough for us to go find them? It still really sucks seeing him with her, Trixie. I'm not asking you to be okay with it. All I'm asking is that you don't ruin his night and everyone else's by starting shit. Just try to calm the f down, alright? I'll try. But that's kind of like asking the cat not to lick his own butthole. What the actual f did you just say? God, yes. We love this. This place is awesome. I love the atmosphere. I think it was a good idea Axel had. Just don't tell him that or his head will get so big it won't fit through the door. Harley, please don't fight with your brother tonight. I hate when you two fight, especially if it's because of me. Don't you dare start blaming yourself. But it kind of is my fault, isn't it? Yes, absolutely, because I don't know what the hell happened. Why are you leading them both on? Hey, stop tickling me. I'm sorry it's come to this, but you've left me no other choice. Why is he tickling her in the middle of a club? That's really weird. Oh! Suddenly, my laughter came to a screeching halt as Harley stopped tickling me to grab my hand and let it linger. His usual soft expression was replaced by something wild and dark as he stared down at my lips. There was something about knowing I was seeing a side of him that very few get to see that made me feel really special. Harley has always made me feel special since the first moment I met him. I hate seeing you with him, Lola. They're not even together. They're not even together. She's not with anyone. She's just playing with everyone at this point. Harley, I know it's not fair to say. I know you don't belong to me. But sometimes I catch myself missing the days before Axel knew you. Before he realized how incredible you were. Maybe if I would have told you sooner how I felt, you wouldn't be confused. I was a coward and now it might be too late. I know it's complicated because I have feelings for Axel, but I like you too.
Oh, baby, nah, that ain't gonna work.
It's not too late, Harley. Is that a fact? Yes, that's a fact. So right now, for example, if I were to put my hands on your body, that would be okay? Yes. It would be more than okay. I was hoping you'd say that. Because I don't know if it's the alcohol or your perfume, but I'm having a hard time keeping my hands to myself. Can't keep my hands to myself. I mean, I could, but why would I want to? Wow. Know what I mean? He's driving me crazy. The alcohol has given me enough courage to say this to you. But if I make you uncomfortable, please tell me. You're not making me uncomfortable. In that case, I have a confession. Yes? The day we met, I couldn't help but notice how soft your lips looked. That's called ballistics, baby. I went to bed that night thinking about it. Okay. What it would be like to kiss you, to feel you melt in my arms. Maybe it's wrong of me, but I still think about it. I had no idea you had these thoughts. Wow, Harley. Do you mind if I ask what took you so long showing me this side of you? Some things that Trixie said to me made sense. It got me thinking. I know there are feelings between you and my brother. I know that you might end up choosing him in the end. But whatever happens, I don't want to have any more regrets than I already do. If you choose him, I don't want it to be because I didn't try hard enough. In case there's any doubt in your mind how I feel, let me put it to rest. I told you once that I see you and I still see you. You're it for me and maybe you'll always be. How are you just breaking his heart like this? How are you doing this? Honestly, no. Even if you do choose him. The silence between us in that moment spoke volumes. Part of me so desperately wanted to say, you're it for me too. I knew that was what he wanted to hear and he deserved to hear it. But I just couldn't give him that promise, not while part of my heart was with Axel. How the fuck is your heart with Axel, bitch? Something in his eyes told me that I didn't have to say it. He already knew. He looks so sad. Being the kind soul that he is, he didn't try to make me feel guilty. He just simply backed away and retrieved his drink from the table like the moment never occurred. Meanwhile, my whole body still felt like it was on fire as I tried to process what just happened. He looks sad, girl. You just broke his heart. Harley, your drink isn't going anywhere. You're not used to drinking as much as Axel. Don't you think you should pace yourself? I'm fine, Lola. After what just happened, let him drink. Trust me, he needs it. This isn't even that strong. Let me see it. Excuse me? Hand it over, Harley. What the fuck? Is there even any soda in there? You can't tell me you can't taste the alcohol in that. I mean, at first I could, but I think I'm getting used to it. Where did you get that? From the bartender, obviously. He was super nice. He didn't even card me. Which, if I was being my usual self, now would be the time I pointed out how irresponsible that is. He clearly likes you. He clearly just wanted me to give him a big tip. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Hey, you two lovebirds. Really, Axel, you're really starting shit already? Gee, jolly whiz, I hope I'm not interrupting anything. What the hell, Axel? Something troubling you, baby brother? I thought you said you weren't drinking tonight. Those were your words, not mine. Yeah, I know. I remember what I said. I was there. God, you always think you're so cute. This is you trying to get back at me, right? Get back at you for what? You're my brother. Mi hermano. Mio fratello? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Axel, I know I said to be chill, but less is more. I knew I couldn't trust you to keep your word. In about 2 minutes, you're gonna be bouncing off the walls. I bounce off the walls anyway. You just couldn't stand seeing me to be the fun brother for once, could you? Harley, let me think of the nicest possible way to explain this to you. Anywhere, at any time, night or day, rain or shine, alcohol or no alcohol, I will always, always, always be the fun brother. Are you guys seriously making having fun a competition right now? There is no competition. I'll say. Okay, you know what? No, I don't know what. Please tell me. I actually started to think you were serious about not making tonight about you. I should have known better. You're never serious. Aw, look who's back at being the stick in the mud already. That was short-lived, wasn't it? Yeah, whose fault do you think that is? Certainly not mine. I've done nothing wrong, he says as he takes another sip. Give me that. Wow, brother, if you wanted a sippy sip, you could have asked nicely. I bet it's water. What the hell? Isn't it delicious? My taste buds are about to climax. What the hell am I missing? Axel is drinking Sprite. Sprite? As in no alcohol. Yes. Don't get me wrong, I was definitely tempted. But Trixie reminded me I made you a promise. A promise that I decided I owe to you to keep, even though you're being a pain in my ass. Why did you make me think you were drinking alcohol? I never said I was drinking alcohol. You assumed. So why didn't you correct me? There are two possible explanations for that. Either number one, I was baiting you the same way you were using Lola to bait me outside. Or number two, I was lying about how many possible explanations there were. You evil little troll. But I'm sorry, Axel, for jumping to conclusions. On the bright side, it actually feels really good to not be the asshole brother for once. Harley has hung up his halo and decided to try on a pair of devil horns. Spread your wings and fly, butterfly. Eat shit, Mariah. Well, not that anyone cares or anything at the moment, but just so we're clear, my drink is not Sprite. You know, that reminds me, my big mouth has really become a problem tonight. What are your thoughts so far? My thoughts on what? The soap opera y'all have going on? I think you've assessed our predicament enough for one night. Thank you very much. Don't think I forgot why I wanted to go out in the first place. Well, actually, I kind of did forget there for a second, but we're right back on track. So yay. You'll forgive me if I don't piss myself from the sheer joy of being your little lesbian guinea pig. Little lesbian guinea pig. My bad. Hey Trixie, wanna go get a drink with me? Nice try, but her drink's not empty. It is now. I'll meet you at the bar, Lola. If you think you can get rid of me that easily, you don't know me at all. I'll be back, guys. Do not kill each other while we're gone. Pretty please with the sugar on top? Hey Lola, wait a second. What? I'll miss you, baby. Oh, what? That was so rude, first of all. I don't need alcohol. I'm plenty drunk off of you. Yeah, the way that she looks right now, I would have the same reaction. Is there any way you could get me another Sprite Tarita while you're up there, Peaches? Mwah! Do you get it? Because you thought I was drinking, but I was really drinking Sprite? It's a play on words. Hey, Lola, are you still alive? Nope, currently dying at the moment. Maybe I should kiss you again and find out. No. Nope. One Sprite-arita coming up. Do you want anything, Harley? No, thanks. I'm fine for now. I should probably slow down a little bit anyway. Well, I'll be back. Don't look at me like you weren't just all over her before I walked over here. That's not why I was looking at you that way. I guess I was just thinking. Well, out with it. What were you thinking then? How do you do that? I saw it all over your face. You hate seeing me with Lola. But then you come over here like you don't have a care in the world. How do you just let it go like that? Nothing ever seems to faze you for more than 2 seconds. So I was wondering how you're so good at hiding your emotions, because I'd really like to learn. Things upset me plenty. I'm just better at faking it than you are. You've always been so honest about what's really on your mind. I prefer to approach things with humor and sarcasm. I feel that. My pain is funny to me. To be honest, I was ready to fight you there for a second outside, but Trixie talked some sense into me. I just didn't want to be responsible for the entire night being ruined for everyone. You're still my brother, and I made you a promise. Besides, Lola believes in me, a lot more than I deserve, most likely. It would really suck if I messed that up out of foolish jealousy. Well, I'm pretty sure I suck at being the fun brother. You, however, managed to do exactly what you said you would. That certainly figures. I don't know about that. You seem like you were having plenty of fun when you were flirting with Lola outside. What has you upset all of a sudden? I don't know, maybe the fact that you kissed her? You know, I think that's one of the hardest thing about us liking the same girl. As my brother, you're naturally the person I'd usually want to go about this kind of stuff. But in this case, I can't. It's just too awkward. I suppose you're right, it is awkward. But I hope if anything was seriously bothering you, that you would still talk to me. I'm obviously quite the big boy. Noted. I appreciate that, but I think we both know it's just too weird. For God's sake, Harley, just tell me. What do you want me to say? That I think Lola's going to choose you and I'm trying to prepare myself for a broken heart? I told you it was awkward to talk about. Don't you feel so much better for knowing now? You want to know the ironic part about that? I feel the same way. Sure you do. You can laugh all you want, but it's the truth. After all, you connected with her first. Guys, I really feel like I'm in a dilemma right now because I want to choose Harley, like I really, really want to, but I feel like as the story goes on, I'm gonna start to like Axel. Besides, you're kind of compassionate, thoughtful. 3 words that have the average person would definitely not use to describe me. You should really get the words boyfriend material tattooed on your forehead. Sure, I'm the guy who can show you a good time, but what do I know about being someone's boyfriend? I don't even know how good at it I would be. Well, I never thought I'd say this to you, but you're underestimating yourself. You would certainly know what it looks like, wouldn't you? Considering you underestimate yourself all the time. It's not the same thing. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Bro, for God's sake, stop doubting yourself. Lola likes you too. Why do you think you pissed me off so much outside? Because I can see it, and it sucks. By the way, if you tell anyone we had a chick flick moment, I'll kill you. But no matter what happens in the end, if Lola chooses you, or if she chooses me, or if she decides she's tired of both of our asses, there's just one thing that we know for absolute certain. What's that? I love you, Harley. Oh. I don't know what to do. Ah, why is he being so nice? You're pretty much the greatest person in the world. So, no pressure or anything, but this is normally the part where you tell me that I'm the wonderful one. I love you too much to lie to you. You bitch. Honestly though, thanks Axel. I always knew you were mushy gushy on the inside. You know, the night's still young. There's still plenty of time to try that whole kicking your ass thing. Well, I think it's safe to say that I failed at being fun tonight. I wouldn't say that. I always have fun when I'm with you. Axel, a guy like you could have fun at the dentist. While not untrue, it's not the point. The night's not over. There's still time for you to have fun. Thanks, but you'd probably have more fun without me. Nonsense, poopy pants. Axel Hunter promised you would have fun. Axel Hunter keeps his promises. If Harley Hunter promises to follow his lead, will Axel Hunter stop referring to himself in the third person? Axel Hunter can't see that far in the future, but it's worth a try, right? So now what? Let's go dance. With each other? There will be no twerking involved if that's what you're wondering. So if I ran towards you at full speed, you wouldn't lift me in the air? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. That's a relief. But aren't you forgetting I'm a horrible dancer? Oh no, trust me, I remembered. But what does it matter? This isn't so you think you can dance. You won't be judged on your performance afterwards. But I'm going to look like an idiot. It's a bar. Nobody cares. You want to know what part of the reason why I seem so carefree? Because I don't care if someone thinks if I look like an idiot. Let them look. I hope these bitches enjoy the view. Okay, you've made your point. Oh my god. Please stop. See that? I just look like the total tool and the world is still spinning. Try it. You'll find acting weird in public sort of freeing. Do you promise me you won't laugh at me? I'm your brother, Harley. I'll most definitely laugh at you, but as long as you're having fun, to hell what I think. Now stop overthinking it and just do it. Give that big brain of yours the night off. Come on. Fine. Oh god. Meanwhile, so I quit my job today. I decided I was tired of having to work for a living. So I figured we could just sell the house and live off the land. I love how she's on her phone. That's nice, dear. I knew you weren't listening. You've been doing that all night. Talky talk, talking. Talky talky, talky talk, talk. Samuel? Samuel! Are you having a stroke? Ah, so you were listening to some of that. I was beginning to think that something was wrong with your hearing. I've been distracted. Oh, you have? Your sarcasm is rarely ever helpful, Samuel, but I'm sorry. I don't mean to be such a horrible date. You're so worried about the boys, aren't you? I tried to text Harley and Axel. Neither one replied. That really makes me nervous. They're teenagers, Marie. I'm sure they die before they spend their night texting with their parents. Well, I know, but the boys haven't made the best decisions recently. What with Harley smoking and ditching school that one time, then Axel as well. Axel. But remember when they wanted to go to the mall and I was against it? You're the one that let them go. They came back in one piece, didn't they? I know that too, Samuel. But I just have a feeling. Perhaps it's mother intuition? I'm sure all the kids are just busy eating at the house. But fine, let's just go home. Who needs a date when you're already married, right? No, I'm sorry. I want to stay. Are you sure? I'm sure. We never spend time together, just the two of us. I'm sure the kids are all safe and sound at home where they belong. There we go. We don't want to get caught either. Okay, alright, so that is the end of that episode. That one was a little bit better. It was juicy, okay? It wasn't as confusing. I think the last one was just really confused because it's like completely different, but we're getting used to it. It's fine. I'm still like, what with Axel? Like, I don't know. I just don't see it. Maybe it's just because I'm really Team Harley, honestly. But guys, I'm Team Harley. Let me know what team y'all are on. I feel like Harley is my one true love, like I get it, but I feel like as the story goes on, I'm gonna end up liking Axel. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, you know, No, I like Harley. But then Axel's really nice. But then that's also really rude to do to his brother. But you can't help how you feel. But at the same time, I don't know. Can you tell this is stressing me out? Because I'm stressed out. What? But I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you like me, subscribe down below. I love y'all. Don't forget to love yourself. Until next time, I will see y'all later. Peace out, scouts. Bye.